Hello family, and welcome to my channel, where faith meets purpose, family meets growth, and women rise to build their homes and legacies. I'm Grace, your sister in Christ, and I'm here to help you thrive in your faith, in your marriage and motherhood journey, in your business and finances. Together we'll build, bloom, and become everything that God has called us to be. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Today I want to talk about 5 lessons I learned from wearing little to no makeup for over a year. I always said to myself, if I did such a video, that I would make sure in the video I'm not wearing makeup. So today there's no makeup, and I want to talk about what I've learned during this process. Well, lesson number 1, I always felt like going out, I had to wear makeup. It was just kind of the thing that everyone does, before you go out, you put on your makeup, put on your foundation. And that's my 2-year-old in the background, by the way. But I always felt like, but when you're going out, you should wear makeup. That's just kind of like the culture and this what society tells you, that in order to be a lady and present yourself in the best way, you should always wear makeup. So I always felt that, okay, when you go out, you wear makeup. Whenever you're presenting yourself outside, you should always wear makeup. And so it became a habit. And I did deal with acne for some time, so I always felt like the makeup would help to cover the acne. So it was kind of like something I used to cover my acne. But allowing my skin to go through this process has really been a game changer for me. Now I don't feel the need to wear makeup when I go out. I can just go out. I'm now more focused on having healthier skin and clearer skin, not using makeup to cover up. So not wearing makeup or very little makeup over the past year plus has really helped me to understand my skin. And I don't feel the need to wear makeup. I know that I'm beautiful without makeup. I can still wear makeup when I want to. And it's been a really wonderful experience. Have you actually picked up a foundation or makeup like eyeshadow or lipstick and saw what is on the back of that thing? Hi, gold. Come and see chemical. Chemical. Full of chemicals. And that is what we're rubbing on our face every day. That is what we're rubbing on our face every day. There's already enough chemicals outside everywhere. And we now will add one on our face, our eyes, eyelash, mascara. We'll add foundation, we'll add lipstick, pencil liner, lashes. God help us, oh, God help us. May God help us. Once I saw all the chemicals inside of all these things, it really gingered me to say, you know what? I want to focus on having a healthy body, healthy skin, healthy from within. Let's be mindful of what we're putting on our skin. Let's let our skin breathe sometimes. Let it breathe. Let the skin breathe. That's one thing I'm so passionate about, what we put on our skin. In fact, now, all I use on my body is my shea butter cream. I make my own lotion, and that's all I use. And it has been working wonders for me. It is all natural. I don't have to worry about chemicals. And that's what I do now because... let us help ourselves where we can, no, I'm telling you. So please, ladies, let's look at what we put on our skin. I beg you. Try. My daughters also encouraged me to start wearing little to no makeup. Sometimes when I'm getting ready, I would put on makeup and my daughters would ask. For those who don't know, I have 3 daughters, ages 6, 4, and 2. So sometimes when I'm getting ready and I put on my foundation or my mascara or my lipstick, one of my daughters will ask me, oh, Mommy, can I have some? Can I put it on? And I'm like, no. And they're like, Mommy, why? And I'm like, because you don't need it. And then they're looking at me like, then why are you wearing it? Now, they don't say that, but it's just a look they give me like, okay, so why are you wearing it? And it's kind of like, yeah, why am I wearing it? If I'm telling my daughters that they don't need it, but they see me wear it every time, I'm acting as if I cannot go out without it, as if I need it. I should be mindful, what I do in front of my daughters because they're watching and they're looking. And I want them to know that they are beautiful and they don't need makeup to feel beautiful. that the way God made them is just perfect. It's enough. Now, I know when they get older, they may wear makeup, and that's perfectly fine. But makeup should never be I have to. Makeup should be because I want to. And so that's what I want to instill in them. That beauty comes from within, and that they are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I think we as a society should really embrace more of the natural look. We should be focused on having healthier skin, not which face is the most beat. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But I urge us to look at our motives sometimes. Why are we doing the things that we're doing? So that's another lesson I learned, was to just be an example for my daughters. When I started wearing less makeup, my skin became a lot clearer. I cannot even lie, like no joke. And it makes sense because when you're wearing makeup, you're putting, things, fillers, chemicals on top of your skin, on top of your pores. And so you're closing your pores and they can't breathe. Mixed with sweat, mixed with the elements outside. And so it makes a lot of sense. When I stopped wearing makeup all the time, my skin got clearer. My skin could actually breathe. My hyperpigmentation got better because I didn't have acne so much, which would lead to hyperpigmentation, which would lead to, the brown spots. So my skin really, really improved. And like I said, I'm currently not wearing any makeup, and I dealt a lot with acne and hyperpigmentation, especially in my cheek area, and now it's pretty much gone. So I give God all the praise for that. And lesson number 5, something that I learned from wearing little to no makeup for a year plus, is you appreciate your natural beauty. You actually see your face for the way you really look. There's something called exposure therapy. I don't know much about it, but from my understanding, the more you see something, the more you begin to love it. The more I began to see my face without makeup, the more I began to see how beautiful it is without makeup. When you get used to seeing yourself a certain way, you begin to believe and think that's how you should look. So when you don't look that way, you think you're not your best, you're not at your best. But for me, when I stopped wearing makeup constantly or often as I was previously, I really got to see my face in its natural beauty. And I'm like, look, I love it. I love it here, over here. And I'm enjoying it. I still wear makeup, when I want, but I'm enjoying just being free. I feel free. I don't feel the need to have to wear makeup, and it's really a liberation. And I think more women should embrace that and love that. So these are the 5 lessons I've learned from wearing little to no makeup for some time now, for a year plus. So what do you think? Is there anything that you've learned? Would you like to wear no makeup or little makeup for a certain period of time? If you would love to do this challenge or you've done it before, please comment below and share your experiences. I would love to hear them. This is Grace Anyanwu. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it was a blessing. Please consider sharing, subscribing, commenting, and liking this video so that it can bless others. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.